I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we are taking Excel chapter Excel 3A and 3B simulation exam. I will guide you through this exam step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your exam by watching this video. Please follow my video and you can done your exam by watching this video. If you do not able to do this exam, or if you do not able to do this course, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. You can contact me easily on my WhatsApp and email. I will handle your complete course with A+ grade. I can do all online courses: MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Math, Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, MyLab Access, Java, writing courses, and many more online courses. I can do online courses on MyIT Lab Pearson, Cengage Tab, MC Gra Hills, Blackboard, and Simnet. Okay, let's start our exam. To solve it step by step, question number 1 is that in cell C6, create a formula to divide the value in cell B6 by cell B15. Be sure to make the value in cell B15 absolute. Okay, simply we will click on cell C6 and then we will create a formula to divide the value in cell B6 by B15. First we will click on cell C6, press is equal to, okay, divide the value of B6, response divided by B15. B6 divided by B15. B15 is absolute reference. Where is absolute reference? We will enter a dollar sign. Press shift and then click on 4 button for dollar sign, then press enter. Okay, now we will press enter and it will be find value in here. Copy the formula from cell C6 down through cell C7 to C14. Copy down the formula C7 through cell C14. Okay. Okay, format cell C6 to C14 with the % and center. Go to the home tab. In the number group, click on percentage button and then center. Go to the alignment tab, click on center, the alignment. Now next question is question number 2. Create a 3D pie chart using the range A6 to A14 and C6 to C14. We will select first two ranges, A6 to A14. Then press command button and then select C6 to C14. Press control and then select second ranges C6 to C14. Okay, then we will go to the insert tab in the charts group. Go to the insert tab. We will select first these two ranges, then go to the insert tab in the charts group. Go to the pie charts, click on 2D pie chart. Okay, and then click on 2D pie chart. Move the pie chart to new sheet and then name the new chart sheet survey result. We will go to the charts design tab. In the location group, click on move chart and then we will move new chart. Click on new sheet, we will move the chart to new sheet. The new sheet name is survey result. Survey result. Then click on OK. Question is completed now. The next question is that question number 3. As the chart title, we will tap customer survey. Simply we will go to the chart title and then click on chart title and then we will type the chart title as customer survey. Click on chart title, we will type here, we remove this and then type customer survey. Customer survey. Okay, to the chart title, apply the fill blue accent 1 shadow word art in the first row, the second style. Okay, to the chart style, apply the fill blue accent color 1, shadow word style in the first row, the second style. Go to the, click on the select chart title. Okay, we will select this chart title first and then apply the fill blue accent color 1, shadow art style. Go to the format tab in the what art style group and then go to the shadow button. Okay, we will select this blue accent 1 shadow what art style in the first row, the second column. Okay, now change the font size of the chart title to 16 point and then deselect the chart title. We will select this chart title first, then we will go to the home tab. Okay, in the font group we will go to the font size and then apply 16 font size, then we will deselect the chart. Okay, we will change the font size of the chart title, select chart title, go to the home tab, in the font group click on font size button and then select 16 font size and then deselect the chart. Question is completed now. Next question is question number 4. Remove the legend from the charts. Click on the chart element. Okay, click on the chart element and remove the legend from the chart. And add data labels position in the outside end of the slice on the pie chart and then go to the data labels and then position is outside and position, and format the data labels so that only the category name and percentage. Go to the data labels. Okay, we will show only percentage and categories name. Okay, show categories name and percentage, and remove the leader line and close the format data label. Okay, remove value and remove the leader line and close the format data labels pane. Now next is that format the data label with bold and italic and change the font size to 11. We will select this data label, then we will go to the home tab. In the font group we will click on bold button and then click on italic button, then we will change the font size to 11. Go to the font size button and then change 11 font size, select 11. Okay, this question is done now. Next question is that question number 5. Sorry, my connection is weak, my internet speed is slow right now. Now moving on, question number 5. Use the format data series pane to apply the round bevel effect to the top of the pie chart with a width and height of 512 points. Okay, open the format data series and then apply the round bevel effect. Go to the series option, go to the 3D, sorry, 1 second, 3D format, round bevel effect of the top of the pie chart with the width and height of 512 point. Round bevel is here and then width and height is 512 point. 512 point width and height of this chart. Then height is also 512 point. Okay, 512, and then apply the same effect to the bottom of the pie chart with the width and height to 512 point. Okay, we will set here 512 point. Okay, we will set height is also 512 point and height is also 512 point. Okay, then we will change the surface material of the chart to metal. Okay, scroll down and then go to the surface material and then select metal. Understand, do not close the format data task pane. Click on metal. Okay, next question is that to the pie chart apply the to the pie chart apply the perspective under left preset shadow under perspective in the first row. The first shadow style keep the format data series task pane open. Move to the pie chart. Apply the perspective upper left preset shadow under perspective in the first row. Go to the shadow, go to the presets, perspective, first perspective, okay. Task pane keep open. Then change the angle of the first slice to 250. Keep the format data series task pane open. Okay, select first slice and then we will change the angle. Go to the angle of the first slice to 250 degree. Okay, question is completed now. Next question is that explore the internet's search slice for the pie by 15%. Explore the internet slice. Where is internet slice? And here is the internet search data label. Okay, this is the internet search slice. We will select this slice, double click on this and then go to the point exploration. Point exploration is that 15%. Leave the format data task pane open. We will select, then point explosion is 15%. Okay, we will type here 15 or we will set 15. Okay, sorry, remove 20. Here is 15%. Okay, then change the fill color of the internet search slice to gradient fill. Preset bottom spotlight at S and 4 in the fourth row. Go to the fill color, gradient fill, and then select gradient fill preset bottom spotlight S and 4 in the fourth row. Go to the fourth row and then select this color. Okay, format the chart area with a gradient fill using the preset gradient top spotlight S and 6 in the second row, the sixth gradient. Okay, format the chart area with gradient fill using the preset gradient. Go to the gradient fill using the preset gradient top spotlight S and 6 in the second row, the sixth gradient. Second row, the sixth gradient, 1 and second row 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, apply a border to a chart area using the color black text 1. Go to the borders and then apply border chart area using the color black text 1, second column, first row, solid line is black text 1. Okay, close the format chart area pane. We will close this format. Now display the analysis sheet and then in B6 change the value to 100. We will click on analysis sheet. Analysis sheet will be switched. Then we will click on cell B6 and then we will change the value to 100. We will change this value to 100, remove and tap 100 in cell B6. Display the survey result sheet. To view the change to percentage, click on survey result sheet. On the analysis worksheet, click cell B15 and use goal seek to determine how much of internet search response in cell B7 would change if the value in cell B15 is set to 2000. On the analysis worksheet, click on cell B15 and use goal seek. Go to the data tab in the data tools group. Go to in the forecast group, click on what if analysis button, go to the goal seek. Set cell is B15 to value in cell to value 2000 by changing cell is B7, then click on OK. Okay, then again click on OK. Goal seek is done. Now with cell B15 selected, apply S and 4 themed cell style. We will select cell B15, then go to the home tab in the styles group. Click on cell style button. We will apply accent 4th hand cell style. Accent 4th hand cell style. Question is completed now. The next question is that question number 12. On the analysis sheet, insert a footer. Okay, on the analysis sheet, insert a footer with the file name in the left section and center the worksheet horizontally and vertically on the page. Return to the worksheet and normal view. Go to the page layout tab in the page setup group. Click on margin button. Go to the custom margin. Go to the custom header and footer. Header and footer. Click on custom footer. Okay. Sheet name is the left section. Sorry. File name is the left section and center the worksheet horizontally. Okay. Go to the sheet and center the horizontally worksheet. Go to the margin and then worksheet horizontally and vertically on the page. We will select this both check boxes for this center on page horizontally and vertically. Return the worksheet and normal view. Okay. Group all worksheet and then view to first two worksheet in print preview. Okay, we will select this survey result sheet and press shift and then select next sheets. Okay, the sheets will be grouped. Then first two worksheet in print preview. Go to the file and then click on print. Okay, click only, we will select this two. Okay, question is completed. Now you can see I have done 13 question of the simulation exam. For remaining question, and if you want to deal for complete course, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on the bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses: accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, assess, writing, economics, Java, C++, Python, and many more online courses. If you do not able to do this exam, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do this complete exam for you with A+ grade. And if you do not able to do this course, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will handle your complete course with A+ grade. I will do your all assignments, all simulation training, all simulation exam, midterm exam and final exam with A+ grade. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and likes my video. And please contact me for any course, my IIT Lab, Pearson, Cengage courses, MC Graw-Hill, Simnet and Blackboard. I will do all online courses. I can do all online courses. Please contact me and I will handle your complete course. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Best of luck to my students. Thank you so much.